Salibonan, ngiyabonga ukuthi lingibuza ukuthi ngikhulume lapha. Igama lami nguMandla. Hello. I'm really thankful to have been asked to speak here. My name is Mandla. I am a storyteller, and I'm wearing a t-shirt that was made by a friend that says, "I probably don't know anything." Because I never claim to have any answers, and that excites me. I love the unknown. I never thought I'd be here. That's not to say that I shouldn't be. Who's to say who belongs where? Not me, not you. My life changed when I started to share the things about myself that I grew up thinking that I needed to hide. I used to see being a refugee as shame. Be quiet. Don't make too much noise. Don't draw too much attention to yourself. Hide in plain sight. Don't be too foreign, too loud, too black, too different. Fit in. Do everything you possibly can to assimilate. The concept of borders goes beyond the invisible lines we've drawn on the earth. Our minds become limited, stifled. Our differences are surely how we grow, right? Your eyes see things that I could probably never imagine. Your voice has just as much power as mine. Yet, we seem to create a culture of silence and shame to our children, to ourselves, but when has silence ever protected you? Silence kills. Isn't it the inquisitive nature of childlike wonder that we're all trying to get back to? And if not, why not? I loved what Akram Khan was saying this morning about reaching to the past to imagine a future. Umuntu ongazi la asuka khona ufana nomuntu ongazi la aya khona. Someone who doesn't know where they are from is someone who doesn't know where they are going. Those are the words that were ringing in my head when I made my show As British as a Watermelon. We talk about giving a voice to the voiceless, but I have yet to meet a voiceless person. No one identifies as that. I think sometimes it's maybe a question of power. How much power a person thinks or believes they have, how much power has been taken away or misplaced. How often do we go out of our way to give a piece of power to every room that we enter, to every person that we meet? That's one of my favourite things about being part of creative and especially queer communities. That space to grow, to carve out new ways of being together, of learning from the trailblazers who came before us, of embracing the chaos, the mess, the risk-takers who demanded change, the ones who crawl out of boxes they should never have been put in with their fists raised high. Chaos is an opportunity to rebuild. Learning is not being afraid to fail. I failed loads of times. When we understand that we're all capable of failing, of getting it wrong, that we will not always know that we could all do with a little bit of help. I definitely would not be with you today without help from a list of people and organisations longer than my short little legs. Umuntu, ngumuntu, ngabantu. I am because of who we all are. I found that the more I embrace the dualities of intersections that make me who I am, instead of trying to push them down, The stories I tell get bolder, definitely weirder, queerer, more foreign, less concerned about trying to fit into traditions that weren't created with people like me in mind. I insist on speaking my first language, isiNdebele, on as many stages and platforms as I possibly can in this country, because this is a multicultural country. And I think it's really important for art spaces and political spaces to reflect the many languages spoken on this island. This room represents the world. Every single one of you is important. Ministers, cultural leaders, artists, activists, change makers, trailblazers. I hope there's lots of silliness and playfulness involved in your importance. Peace, laughter, arts, youth. Party, learning, anger, yearning, planning, loving, action, you. Just a few different ways we can think of the word play there. Silence, fear, loneliness is not how we build a future. Getting it wrong is an opportunity to rebuild. The world has changed. The world is always changing. Millions of billions of events have occurred since I got up here and started speaking. No 60 seconds is static, and I look forward to more disruption, more questioning, more doing, undoing, more chaos. Thank you.